I just got off work from Walmart today, and as you can see, I have water and several 33, 35 gallon plastic bins, some net, I think that's like mosquito netting stuff, screen, and some caulk and some other materials there to create a water catchment system. You can see how the electricity here from Little Blue 2 is actually, we're only using 16 watts, 15, 16 watts to run the lights inside the house right now. And I know it's hard to see right here, but you can see there's lights inside. The house is like a functioning house with electricity, but the electricity is coming from Little Blue 2 versus coming from a generator or, you know, the electric company. It is indeed coming from Little Blue 2, and right now I'm running it into the house. But you're gonna notice something kind of bad. Yeah. It's only been like my second day here, and I'm still renovating it. Was planning on installing the water catchment system. I even bought like a second battery system. Try to show it here. The car is kind of a mess. I even bought a battery pack. I don't know if you can see it in there. See it there on the bottom. But that's a battery box, and also batteries and an inverter and everything to show viewers how you can create a portable battery pack that can be used inside a vehicle or to power a house. Now, you wouldn't be able to run appliances like dishwashers, refrigerators and stuff, but you'd be able to run lights pretty much to all the rooms if you go with LED lighting like I'm doing right now. So you can see that the lights do work. But this posted notice basically says I cannot be here. No hunting, no trapping. Let me read it. Let me show you. And at this point, you can see the address because it doesn't matter. I'm going to be leaving. But it is, it says posted, private property, hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purpose is strictly forbidden. Violators will be prosecuted. The name of the owners are actually EKS Development. And this is the address, 157 Malabar Northwest. It is in Palm Bay. And it's actually a pretty good location because it's near where I work and has a lot of resources nearby. The issue, though, is with this posted notice, I'm going to have to leave because they spotted me. Somehow, it might have been the guy I bumped into when I went to the drug-infested side where they had a bunch of apartment types. There was a guy there in a truck that had pulled up when I was there, and he saw me leave, but then he might have saw me come over here to this side. Now, I don't know if they saw that I changed all the locks and everything, but I'm going to try to change the locks back and at least keep them. I don't think I can take them back because I threw away, you know, the wrappers and everything else already because I was trying to clean up. So I may try to get the save the locks in case I do get a house somewhere, but I'll put their old locks back on, or I may just leave the locks. I don't know. But they posted no trespass, which means I will need to clear out of here. So I mean, that was just a gunshot just went off or something. By tomorrow, I will not be here anymore. But you can see we've got the place actually looking like a house almost. It's got the lamps that I bought and it's all cleaned up. I was ready to install the water catchment system tomorrow, and I was trying to going to set up the new battery pack, which I will do on YouTube, I think, to show people how they can create an emergency survival battery pack using a car battery. You can use a, you know, if you had to, you could use a used battery. It's better to get a newer one and better to get an AGM battery. But if you're on a budget, you know, the battery I got was the Walmart $50 budget battery. And the reason I did that was, one, money's tight. Two, I wanted to show people it would work even with the low-end battery. And I got a 750 watt inverter, which I may still keep because I kind of liked it and it would make a nice backup. Or I may just, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn it back into Walmart and get my money back. I think I will do that. And I will turn Blue's existing battery system into a portable unit. I was going to have 2 batteries inside, a little Bluetooth. I'm still debating if I want to do that. It might be useful to have 2 batteries and then have one that can be removed and used on location and brought back into the vehicle to be charged. The house right now is running off electricity from little Bluetooth, and it's only using like 15 watts. I think it was like 15 watts. That battery would run like all night. Run more than, we could run 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nights. Maybe a whole week before you had to recharge it if all you're doing is running a couple light bulbs. These aren't regular light bulbs, they're LED lights. And you can see they're actually pretty bright. The technology is pretty nice. I even bought this lamp, which I can't take back because this was from Goodwill. That was an expensive lamp. But I think I'll just go ahead and save it for when or if I ever get my own place again. I was hoping to be able to use this place as a house. It would allow my wife and her daughter and my kids to see me. But with the no trespass notice, that's such a shame. It had like a shed here in the back. There's a huge yard. I was actually claiming several different lots. I was going to claim probably, I would say more, maybe like 1 acre or more of land with this house. And it was actually several houses, several lots. I was trying to claim it. And by claiming it, I mean I was just going to take it over because I thought that, there was no owner, that it had been abandoned because, well, if you saw the previous video, you saw how bad it looked in here with all the crap all over the place and all the drugs and all that other stuff that was everywhere. The other buildings have drugs, and this one had some cigarette butts mostly. It was just a mess in here, and I cleaned it all up to no avail. So sadly, all that work was moot. But if you're watching this on Patreon, it wasn't moot. It is providing some content. Hopefully, on this Patreon channel, you'll be seeing more content like this as I explore different avenues, trying to get myself back out of the situation. I know it looks really discouraging right now because I was very optimistic. I'm kind of bummed out right now. But truthfully, we're quite a long ways off and better off than we were when we first started. When I say we, I mean me. Being stuck living in the van with basically $2.83 or whatever in my pockets. At this point right now, I am working 2 jobs. I'm working at Walmart as well as at the Space Coast, USSSA, actually through Sperian temp agency. And I'm roughly working 40 to 50 hours a week. So time is kind of a premium, and I am exhausted, as you can, I don't know if you can tell that by my voice right now, because between those 2 jobs, running around, trying to see my kids on the one day that I'm off, and, looking for a place like this house to try to settle, claim or whatever, it's been rough. And then I found what I thought was a suitable place because it looked like it was totally abandoned. But right after I clean it up, they're coming to claim it back. But honestly, I think what they're going to do to this place is demolish it. Yeah, I think the whole lot, the whole 1 acre or whatever that I pointed out, maybe it might even be 2 or 3 acres, belongs to that development company. And I think that what they were planning on doing is bulldozing this whole place and putting up some kind of a shopping plaza or business center or something. Because I saw signs that says, we'll build to suit or whatever. So it's some kind of construction company that owns this corner lot. And I wasn't really planning on having this house like forever. I was just hoping it would last long enough to get me to the point where I could save up some money and try to buy my own land and get my own house and do some of the stuff that I was wanting to do to this building, which is make it somewhat self-sufficient, able to generate it, provide its own electricity, capture water and use water, basically be very, very, I guess, self-sustainable or self-sufficient was my goal with this building. So it looks like I may have to continue trying again. I'm still debating if I want to go ahead and build a second battery pack. It is like, going to be about $150. It's about $150 let's see, $50 and 50, that's 100. It's about $120, $150 with all the parts to build a battery pack. And some of you might be saying, well, you could buy one of those $100 battery packs. Yeah, you could do that, but this battery pack using the lead acid battery, even the cheapest Walmart one, will provide probably about 2, 3, 4, 5 times more power. And the inverter is definitely going to be more powerful at 700 watts. I even thought of going to 1,000 watts, but decided the 750, would be enough, because that would be enough to run basically lights and maybe a power tool or two. So I'm still debating if I want to keep that second inverter, because it has a really nice meter and stuff on it with lights, and it looks cool. Although I honestly am thinking if I do decide to build an off-grid system, I would want an inverter that's at least 2,000 watts to try to run most appliances. Right now, with only Little Blue to a 750 watt inverter I currently have, is more than adequate. I may just go ahead and use that and dismantle the existing battery system, turn it into a portable battery system and use it, as such. That way my vehicle only has one house battery instead of a battery bank of 2 batteries. And the reason for doing that is honestly, because I am local, I'm not like traveling and stuff all over the place now. I'm thinking that I don't really need to cook that often in the vehicle, because I have a job and have some money so I can buy food already pre-made. Like today I bought pizza, Little Caesar, that's $5 and it lasted me the whole day. I can also buy like the Chinese takeout for about $5 or $6. That's my whole meal for the day. So cooking and stuff, mostly doing it like on my off days or as a cooking episode for the viewers. And I'm not planning on really cooking too much with the vehicle. Was that a dog or some animal just howled outside? That was kind of weird. It's kind of scary. Could be the skunk ape. Anyhow, I'm bummed. At least I didn't spend all this time cleaning the toilet. It's disgusting in there. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but just imagine people using the toilet and it doesn't flush, and they've been using it for I don't know how long. It's all stopped up and really gross, and I was about to clean that tomorrow. So thankfully the posted sign occurred today, so I didn't clean that yet. But sadly, no house for Denoy. Until next time, everybody, I hope your day is going well. Take care. God bless you all.